collaborations. Ooh. Hi guys. Hello.
That was awkward.
Yeah. My name's Mark. I'm Mark.
That's a good start to awkward travel stories. We are going to be telling awkward travel stories. I'm Nadine. These are the Vagabrothers.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, ready? 1, 2.
I'm going
Mark's
first.
going
Okay.
first.
Right after graduation, I took a job in India, and so I had to go. I leave my whole family, girlfriend, everything, left them all behind, and went to India. I get to Bombay, and have you ever been to India?
No.
It's insane. Like the difference, the biggest difference you feel right away is that there's a sense of closeness. There's like no
personal space.
no personal
no
space,
boundaries.
no personal
Yeah,
space.
you get that in China as well.
Yeah, and so like
What?
I was in Bombay completely overwhelmed. So that night they put me on a bus to rural India with the accountant from the company who was going to guide me all the way there. And I spoke no Hindi. I was fresh out of college, as green as possible. Get on the bus and we start driving. It's going to be an overnight bus ride, so we take off at like 11 o'clock at night. And
I thought you were going to say take off all your clothes. I was like, whoa.
No. We didn't go there. But we're on the bus, and it's probably been bumping along for like an hour, like this. Boom, boom, boom.
Bump on the bus.
And he goes, okay, here's a blanket. Gives me a blanket, and we start going to sleep. Okay? And this is where it gets awkward. I wake up, like I don't know how long, a couple hours later. Give us a blanket for effect. And
A jacket.
Here's a jacket. Here's a blanket.
so I wake up a couple hours later, and I feel his feet on my crotch, and I look down, and under the blanket he's curled up into a ball, like in the fetal position, and his feet are just hitting me in the wang, and so I pick it up, and I look down, I go, oh! It's actually, he's sitting there sucking his thumb with his freaking head right on my crotch, and it's a company employee, and I go, oh my god. I try to shift him off, and he doesn't move. He just kind of goes like this, and he positions himself as a little spoon, and he starts spooning me. And so I'm on the bus, like trying to go to my first job after college, and I have the accountant of the company spooning me.
As one does, yeah.
And so I try to push him away, he falls down, he comes up, and then he grabs me, and he starts spooning me. And so I'm on this thing, and he thinks like I'm his wife or something like this. Long story short, finally I just gave up and I just got spooned. I went with it, and I don't know, man. I couldn't. That was why it was awkward. I couldn't get him off me.
And giving in.
I gave in, and that was my first day in India. Awkward. Kind of a long story, but a very awkward one.
That was a long story.
That was a long story.
That
was an awkwardly long story.
Really,
Okay,
so I was in Brazil, and we were on the beaches in Brazil, and as the Brazilians do, they've got the little bikinis.
Ooh, buttless
and I was
bikinis?
like,
Thongs,
this
I
is
think they're
actually a brilliant freaking idea. Like,
Yes, it is.
So you
like-
discovered a thong for the first time?
yeah, I did. No, I discovered a public thong for the first time. So, but I didn't have any, so I was like, I'll just roll up my bikini bottoms, you know, give my bum a little bit of sun.
We do
Poor
that
choice, because my bum was not nearly as dark as the rest of my body, and I like almost second degree burned my bum.
Ooh.
Burn bums. No
Yeah.
good.
That's not comfortable.
And then I had a burn bum.
So
But did you get a Brazilian guy to put some like
aloe vera.
No!
That's for awkward sex stories. That's coming up later.
Next video.
So, we're in Mexico. It's the second week of our around the world trip. We arrive in the Riviera Maya only to find out that there is no hotel, and the entire Riviera Maya is at full hotel occupancy, and we have nowhere to stay, so we're hustling around, we're trying to find a hotel to stay in. We do all these internet searches, and finally there's this one hotel that pops up, and it's called Hotel La Pasión.
La Pasión, the
The
passion.
Passion Hotel. And so we take a room, and when we arrive there, we find out that it's like this tiny little boutique honeymoon, the lovers escape. And so the guy who checks us in, he's very friendly. He's very friendly. And he kind of looks like Antonio Banderas. He's got like slick back hair and a ponytail. Anyways, Mark and I check in, and he goes, okay, so just so you know, it's a double bed. There's only one. And he like looks at us and sort of smiles, and we're like, oh, it's okay, we're brothers. And he's like, I don't care. And so, all right, fine, all good. We find out the next day that we can change our room, thankfully, and we end up splitting the beds. But still above the bed that we slept in, it was like there was a sign that said, let the flames of your passion ignite your lust. In Spanish.
So very
basically.
appropriate for
Very
the two of us,
appropriate. And so while we're there, the friendly concierge looks over and goes, hey guys, what are you doing tonight? And Mark sort of looks over and goes, I don't know, maybe we'll go out, get totally drunk. And he goes, well, let me know when you're totally drunk. And I'll let myself into your room and have some fun. And then he winks at us. It's like the most ridiculous wink I've ever seen. This morning when we're leaving, he's finishing up his shift. And he goes, hey guys, hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to leave a nice review on hotels.com. Or what was it? Yeah.
So yeah, those were a couple of many awkward stories. And
Too many.
We're
like,
awkward people.
We are awkward people.
But travel puts you in awkward situations.
It does.
I think we should do more of these stories.
Yeah, this was very PG. FY, this was a very PG version of the awkward travel stories.
We didn't want it to be too awkward.
No, no, not there yet. Not that awkward. But thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for
today.
having us in your room.
Yes, thank you. What else can we do to be more awkward?
Yeah, awkward.
That's awkward.
That's a pretty awkward ending.
Wow, this
On that
video
note-
is beautiful. Anyways, we went and filmed a video over on their channel. So it was, what was it, 10 travel
10
questions?
travel questions.
So it's a really good question. So
Yeah.
if you want to know more about how we started travel and all that jazz, go check out the video.
Yeah. Definitely.
Good. And go check out these guys. They just started doing a bunch more travels on their channel.
More stuff coming soon.
We're gonna be stealing wives in Finland too, so that's gonna be awkward.
Bye!
Should we do an awkward silence?
Subscribe.
Question number 6. You guys have already just told us the best. What is the worst travel experience?
The Tuscany tour of Italy. So yeah, this is our first stop. It's multiple channel, beautiful. You can see